This is going to be quite a short video with a little bit of information and a little bit of a what are you doing GW? So we got to see a mini roadmap today over on Warhammer Community with the long awaited release date of the brand new faction packs for AOS 4.0. Now Skaven Tide is up for pre-order this very second, so if you haven't got it yet or pre-ordered it yet and you want to, go do that now. But this roadmap shows us the first place where we will be able to see all of the new army rules, abilities, war scrolls, formations, battle traits, the whole shebang. So people were quite rightly expecting and wanting to know exactly when all of this information would be in our hands. Now we knew they were coming for free, GW did say as much, and there was some speculation that seeing as they were all going to be digital and they were all going to be free, GW would just drop them on pre-order day, so we'd have a good 2 weeks to salivate over the new war scrolls, and also in a direct benefit for GW, potentially buy anything new that we really liked the look of or that was building our hype up that we thought looked really cool before 4th edition actually dropped. Alas, that is not the case, but we do now know when the individual faction rules and faction packs are dropping, and whilst that's good, it's also a case of what are you doing GW? Why are you being so annoying? As you can see, we've got a nice little visual of the upcoming releases with the key rules coming a week today on Monday the 8th, and this is going to contain all you need to jump into AOS. The quick start guide, the core, advanced and spearhead rules, all of the rules update, all that kind of main rulebook stuff. But then, over the next 4 days following that, we get the individual faction packs. So on Tuesday we get Order factions, Wednesday we get Chaos, Thursday Death, and Friday we get Destruction. And why? Why have you spread it out over an entire week, GW? I don't get it. I mean, I do get it, but it makes no sense and it's so frustrating. The rules are digital and they're free and people want to see their factions and armies and get that hype building. And to me, this just utterly ruins that. If you are a Seraphon player, then fine, you'll get your rules and you'll see your faction abilities and all that on Tuesday. That is all well and good. But if you say play just a death faction or all of the death factions, like me, you have to wait until the Thursday to get that same content and see all of those juicy new rules. And to me that just doesn't make any sense. The game isn't even released yet, so there's no reason for them to spread them all out. You could just release them all on Monday, get everyone talking about them for a week before the new edition is in our hands, and to me it just feels like unnecessary padding that, to be honest, is going to annoy more people than build hype. I just really don't get why they feel like they need to do this extended gatekeeping of the rules to, as I said, arbitrarily build more hype when we've already had a solid month's worth from the faction focus articles that we've had over the last month. I mean, for me, they could have released all of this stuff on pre-order day, the weekend, and then we could have spent 2 weeks having them showcase some more games or go into more of the lore of the new edition or, you know, more interviews with the designers or anything like that. Or alternatively, if they didn't want people to have these new rules in their hands as early as that, then fine, wait until next week and wait until the 8th and the 9th. But why do you still need to spread it all out? Just drop them all on the same day. There's genuinely no advantage to anyone, there's no disadvantage to anyone, and that to me just makes it think there's no reason for them to be staggered out over a week. And I mean, as I said, I do understand why. I get it. They are just manufacturing content so they can spread these rules over the week on Warhammer Community to get more clicks. I do get that. But it's annoying because they are just doing this to create clicks for the sake of clicks. Like, they could release all of these and then actually come up with some other articles and maybe use their brain to come up with some other articles that might build some more hype or get us invested, rather than doing this admittedly low effort, we're going to spread out this one release across 5 different days. And I know I'm being a bit petty, I fully understand that, but it does feel like you're kind of getting your presents after your friend. Like, it's Christmas Day, they've got their presents, but you have to wait till Boxing Day to get yours. And I mean, I don't think there's anyone that can't wait an extra day or two to get these rules. I'm not saying that people are going to, not be able to cope with it. It just, I don't like how GW's intention has clearly been here to make this pointed wait list so they can spread out articles and contents and clicks across 4 or 5 days, when realistically it could be done in one and just be this really cool, massive, big, fun splash release. And if you were playing way back when AOS first arrived back in 2015, that's what they did. They just released everything in one massive go on the day. And I really remember that because it was so exciting and fun and cool to look through all the different armies and see what had changed and what new abilities and rules and units had come in. And I remember being on the forums on things like Warseer or Daka or whatever it may have been, and talking for ages with people about these new rules and abilities, and everything was just really exciting. And I feel like this style of release, yes, the Order people are going to be talking about their faction packs on the day, and then Chaos the day after, but it really brought the community together, I thought, when AOS first dropped. For better or worse, because there was a lot bad in the stuff that was released, but it really did bring the community together in discussing all the new rules and how the game looked like it was going to play. And I just remember being really excited about that and speaking to my friends about it. And this just feels like they've, moved away from that, and it's going to be less exciting. Certainly for people like Death and Destruction players who are just kind of have to be looking in from the outside at the hype from the Order and the Chaos players while they don't have their rules yet. And for me anyway, that is going to kind of make it a little bit less exciting as we build up to the actual release date. So, I mean, I guess the grand thing about it is, the good news is next week we will be getting all of the cool rules and faction packs for AOS 4.0. That is awesome. I am hyped. I can't wait to see all of the rules and abilities. The bad news is GW have once again taken a really great thing that they could really use to bring the community together and be this really exciting, big, once-off showcase event, and made it feel less by doing this stupid staggered release. And again, I want to emphasize, this doesn't really impact me in any real way. I completely get that. I am very busy during the week. It's not really going to impact me having to wait until Thursday to get my death factions. I just think it's a really stupid idea from GW. So that is it. That is my rant. I won't go on about it anymore. I am really, really excited to see what has changed for my Soulblight, my Nighthaunt, my Ossiarch, and my Flesh Eater Courts. But which factions are you most hyped to get a glimpse of? Let me know your thoughts, and also your thoughts on this staggered release schedule down in the comments below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me. But until next time, I'll catch you later, guys.